Seriously, if he doesn't show up, show's in 3 hours. I don't know if I can do it.
We gotta do it somehow. We gotta do the show because, you know, people are coming.
All right, we get the. What are you doing?
I'm Kelly Cutler. I've started a theater business in the town of Deer Lodge, Montana. Deer Lodge is most known for its mill, its prison, the state prison, a bunch of pawn shops, and a McDonald's. 9 years ago I started a theater business called Cutler Bros Productions with my brother Pat, who now lives up in Alaska. We bought a building for $130,000, the old discount video building, and we're gonna try to make this thing work.
Oh, hi, you're home.
I just got home.
Oh, good. Hey, you guys want to go to Matt? You guys?
My brother Matt and I still live with my parents. Not proud of it.
Oh, you're going to your barbecue, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, do you want to go have lasagna with me and the boys?
How soon?
Have a beer?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go.
I just got home.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. All right.
We'll have a beer first.
But that's the reality.
You know, Pat and Kelly, they say that they're the ones that started this company, but in all reality, from the start, it was my idea.
Hey, I thought you'd put the posters up by now.
Nope, not me.
I thought
Kelly's job.
You guys have rehearsal, don't you?
That was Kelly's job.
Oh, Kelly's okay. Okay.
The very beginning, go back in time. It wasn't theirs. It was my idea.
You have fun tonight, Matthew.
See you, Butch.
All right.
Yeah, do you want to fill my statement about the posters?
We've been doing theater for a while. You know, like the rest of the nation, we love it. Everybody has a little bit of theater or performance background, and I think that everyone knows a little bit about the drama that goes on behind the scenes, and you know, we're not away from that type of crap. You know, we have plenty of drama, and it happens every frickin' day. You know, it's something you just got to deal with. I still keep communication with Pat up in Alaska. He still edits our plays and things like that. He edited Thoroughly Modern Millie, which we just did this past summer. And actually, in fact, Pat was in it for a show. And the first dance move, he sprained his knee. Right now we're preparing for a improv comedy show at Scotty's Bar and Casino here in Deer Lodge. We've done improv before, but we really need this show to land well at the end of September because the October mortgage payment's coming up, and if we don't make some money off the show, then I guess my buddy Zane's letting us rehearse improv in his garage tonight. Most people say, rehearsing improv, why are you rehearsing improv? And I say, you know what, don't worry about it. I'm the one that graduated from the conservatory at Second City, Chicago.
Big improv rehearsal, huh?
Mm-hmm. Putting aside Big Bang Theory for this, I hope you know.
That's a nerd talking right there.
Hey, Zane, I brought your beer from yesterday. Yeah. How much is left? Well, there's a good 8 in there.
Oh, goody.
Welcome to improv rehearsal.
Practically.
This is the vomit from the last time people watched this. The hell's Honey Boo Boo?
It's the best show since Lost. No. It's about this little kid who's a beauty pageant contestant, and their language is so indecipherable they need subtitles.
Oh, Jim Cameron, he's usually right on time too.
Jim was early yesterday, and remember he called you and said, 7 o'clock, where are you?
We said 6 o'clock last night, didn't we?
We did.
We did. And I showed
And we talked about, Jim, I think it was Jim who said, are we going to barbecue?
I just texted Cameron and I just texted Tilly, but Cameron will probably come back and say something like he always does.
Well, you said it was 7 o'clock, man.
We all heard 6.
What the hell's on your upper lip?
Cold sore. I've had a cold.
Well, this party sucks. Can I get something you find in your grandma's basement, Zane?
Grandma's basement, a knitting basket.
Hey, what are you doing over there, man?
I got these 2 knitting needles and this thing of yarn, and well, Grandma used to knit these nice Afghans and everything. I thought I'd try to figure out how to use them.
Okay, well, yeah, you're supposed to not put on the sweater until you actually knitted the whole thing. You know, you're kind of going as you go. And
but Grandma looked really good when she was doing it, and I think she used this like as a what do you call it, an example?
Yeah, an example. But Grandma's been dead for 30 years. You know, we didn't even know her.
I'm Zane. I volunteer with the Cutlers. I really enjoy comedies. Not a big fan of musicals. Enjoy the plays. Last year, Kelly got me wasted. Had me end up doing Daddy Warbucks in Annie.
Okay, give us something you find in your kitchen.
Sink.
Why must I always do the dishes and you never help out, Gordon?
I don't know, but the worst part is the sink's over here. So come along. Come on.
Alright, we can't replace objects when someone's already started it.
Oh wait, he's from Second City. He knows everything.
What about the goddamn rule that, okay, if something says it, that's what it goes with?
Do you guys want to have a good show or not? Because right now, we don't know what we're doing with techniques and
we'll
shit.
have
So.
a great show, because I'm not showing up.
Yeah, then we will have a great show if you don't show up.
Imagine that. Are you gonna be sober for once? I take improv very seriously, yes. You know, when the scenes aren't going right, people aren't doing the rules, you know, sometimes I just end up leaving before I say something really stupid.
Grow the hell up!
Well, it was my plan. It was, you know, we show up at 6, and I was going to leave around 7:30. I figured we'd have like an hour and a half of rehearsal in. I'm sorry it didn't work out that way, but, you know, I do want to see my show.
Yeah, he definitely needs more rehearsal too. Don't you?
It's not my fault.
Doesn't Mom and Dad have TiVo?
No, they don't.
They didn't buy it for you? No. So we canceled improv tonight because Kyle wanted to go watch The Big Bang Theory. Kyle's never been banged. That's the theory and the truth.
I really don't see how we're going to get this improv show off the ground with Tilly not even showing up to rehearsal. People getting frustrated because the scenes suck, you know, but like they say, you know, you have a crappy dress rehearsal, great show. So.
What? You know, I work a real job. I don't care what anybody thinks. The rest of them are teachers and they do improv on the weekend. I work more hours than they do during the week. I've got a real life, and all they do is want to complain to me about every little thing that's going on with their improv. You know what? I don't really care. They can take their improv and shine it up real nice and pretty and shove it right up their butts.
I do have a job. I'm the elementary music teacher here in town.
Elementary music teacher. Oh, they call that work? I've raised 2 kids already. That ain't work.
Theater in this town does get frustrating, you know. You're scraping together what you got. You know, people don't show up for rehearsals. People quit. You don't have the right singers or dancers or actors. You know, I keep telling myself that it's gonna get better, and 9 years later, it hasn't. It really hasn't. So.
Yeah, and they always say, "Oh, I'm nervous for improv." It's like, what are you nervous about? We're ready for this. You know, it's not hard. The show's gonna go up no matter what. You know, it's improv. What's there to be nervous about? Because you don't know what you're going to be acting. Hey, what time's the show on Saturday?
I love my brother Matt, but he doesn't understand. It's not all fun and games, you know.
Okay, I have a couple people are coming. Okay.
The theater has bills to pay, a lot of them, and if this show doesn't get at least 60 audience members on Saturday, I have to pick up the slack with my teaching check. And that's never fun.
Pretty much alcohol takes away nerves, so I don't know. There's no way in hell this show will not go up. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand.
Tonight, Cutler Bros Productions will be doing a live web broadcast of the high school football team in town, the Wardens.
It'll be interesting. If we just don't get any injuries, I think you can compete. You know, we're gonna put 10 in the box, and
You know, there's 2 things this family loves. One is theater, the other is football. And my dad has really been the one who's really pushed the football, because he's the head coach of the Wardens. And he's been doing that for over 30 years, and just, you know, he loves it, and we love it too, you know. And that's one thing about our company, is just football and theater, you know. And
Matt and my dad are a lot alike. They both really are into football and things. Matt's got a PE degree. They like to talk about it. You know, I try to bring up theater and the business to my dad, and he's just brain dead.
how's improv going?
Cameron didn't even show up till like he was 45 minutes late, and Tilly didn't show up. But you know, Tilly, his wife's mom just died, so that's tough. I don't think Tilly's even gonna do the show, but it's just getting rough. You know, we got a show tomorrow, and we've only rehearsed twice.
Good. Well, I can't wait till tomorrow. Go see it. That'll be fun.
It's kind of a shame because 50% of the company is his. Oh well. We're headed up to set up the cameras to broadcast the Wardens football game tonight. Pat's been having us do this last 2 years.
how you doing? Ready to go?
Taking a poop.
Hey, now tonight, I think we should park right directly across from that hub.
This is the second season that we've tried to do the live web broadcast. We've had a fair share of technical difficulties. Pat just loves those up in Alaska.
You know, hopefully this next broadcast is going to be better, because I'm tired of hearing it from Pat every week. He calls us numerous times, and oh, it's so annoying. It's like, we're trying down here. There's only so much we can do, and once the game's rolling, you can't change the quality, but I got some plan in mind, so hopefully the broadcast will be better, you know, and we only have 6 viewers, but who cares? 6 is better than 0.
Ready for another Warden victory?
I am. It's only been what?
3 weeks since they, no, 6 weeks since they had one.
Well, it's been 3. It's been 3 weeks. Don't get all down on us like that.
Cutlers are always asking me to help broadcast the football games. They're always late. Pat's always complaining up in Alaska, surrounded by all of his computer screens. And I don't even know what I'm talking about up there. So it doesn't really matter.
So we got a punt here for Ronan. 4th and 12. Good stop by the Wardens, huh, Jim?
Very good, very good. Oh, do we have a penalty too?
And what we got, illegal formation. No flags on the field.
No flags.
And the Wardens are looking good tonight against the Ronan Chiefs. And what do you make of this, Jim? Up 13-0 in the first 4 minutes.
Hey, keep going quick like we have been. Defense looked pretty good that last possession that we had. They started off kind of rocky, but they looked good. Got the punt. Of course.
Well, Jim, you know a thing or two about going quick, don't you? We're going for another onside kick. Picked up by Ronan. He's brought down. Yes, the Chicken House. We're serving up deluxe chicken and deluxe steaks all night long. Chicken House in downtown Deer Lodge. Nothing big there.
You know what? The Wardens are looking like they want to play some football. I haven't seen. Last week was pathetic, and Loyola wasn't a gym.
That Loyola was just no hustle, no desire, no speed, no.
All of a sudden, Jim just takes off. Kind of pissed me off. I mean, we're trying to do something and he just leaves. He does it all the time too.
Jim comes back from the store and Kelly lays into him and Jim gets all pissed and takes off and he's just takes things a little too personal, a little sensitive, I think.
He's an idiot. And then he wonders why we never get anything done. The broadcast actually turns out better than I've ever seen. The Wardens win. Great night.
Oh, you doing?
Hey!
Good, how you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good game tonight.
Yeah, thanks.
How many yards of penalties did you get in that?
300?
Yeah, in that second half.
Yeah, what do we have? 4 holding calls right in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we were probably holding.
Oh yeah.
So.
Cannot believe we have a show tonight. I'm so hungover.
Hey, you gotta get out of bed. You gotta get up and go, man. Scotty wants us to set up after that funeral procession thing.
Oh, this is gonna be awful tonight, man. I am not in a funny mood at all.
So I think we're all musically talented. We were all pretty talented musically from the start. And I think that comes from my mother. She's been in a lot of shows. She used to sing in the church choir, and she's really the one who pushed that on us. She made us go to numerous piano lessons when we were kids, joined band, and I think that really helped us out in the end now. She just gets crazy sometimes when it comes to music. Like, she's nuts. Crazy, you know, and she really pushed that on us, but I think some of the shit she does is pretty freaking crazy. I'll tell you that much.
They do preparation. What do you say? Preparation, success is when preparation meets opportunity or something. So anyhow, that's what it all comes from, preparation. I've got to prepare. Would you put this away, please, this video? So we'll meet back here. I'll go run the dog, you guys do your thing, and then we'll meet back here.
My mom's nuts? I think they're both nuts. Tell you the truth.
Hey, you guys give Staples a call, see if my computer's ready. Because we need it so we can go record that game.
Well, yeah, and I did. And Matt said that your hard drive's dying, so there's no computer pickup.
Okay,
no.
well, we gotta call them if we want that hard drive fixed or not. It costs $65, but I want to get all our stuff off there. What are you laughing about? Okay, give me the number, I'll call him.
My dad will just stand there butt naked and try to carry on a conversation.
So Matt, what'd they say?
They said our hard drive's fried.
Oh, so what does that mean?
I don't know.
Damn.
I guess they said have her call, I guess.
Yeah, probably trying to, bastards are probably trying to sell us another computer.
He didn't say much more than that, so.
Dude, get this. Kyle writes me on Facebook and says he's not doing the show because he doesn't think he's good at improv and all this other bullshit.
Really?
I couldn't believe it. Morning before an improv show, and Kyle's just gonna pull something like this? It's like the third freaking thing he's quit in the last month. So Pat calls me from Alaska. I'm on the phone with him. I tell him all about Kyle, and he's just freaking pissed. Well, Kyle just wrote me this huge thing on Facebook that he isn't going to do the show because he thinks he's terrible at improv and stuff.
What a completely worthless piece of shit.
Yeah. Freaking piss me off. He does this like every show.
What a piece of shit. He's excellent at it. He just doesn't want to do it. He's lazy.
It's 3 in the afternoon. Kyle's bailed. The show's in 5 hours. Matt and I don't even have the set up yet. The least he could do is get a hold of me, you know, and give me at least a day's notice. He got a hold of me 2 hours ago.
See, I don't see why Kelly gets so upset about Kyle. I mean, he's done this before. He'll do it again. Every single show he pulls this, and Kelly should really, he should get used to it, because I told him numerous times that Kyle was going to do this, and sure enough.
So I think what we need is to take these things here down to Scotty's. We'll need about 3 of them. Now that Kyle's out doing the frickin' show, we don't need to cover his fat ass up.
Are you serious? Kyle, I do not get that guy. When Kelly told me that he was blowing us off, I was pissed.
If he doesn't show up, show's in 3 hours. I don't know if I could do it. You, me, Kelly, and freaking Cameron.
Livid. I was lividly pissed. I don't even know if that's real, but that's what I was.
Kyle's not doing the show, huh? Well, you know, he's always like them, kind of like them replacement referees. You know, they served a purpose for a while. They really sucked, and well, the real professionals are back.
I don't get it. Zane, do you? Like the thing that he's good at, he's not going to do?
Well, the second thing he's good at, he does enjoy eating.
Playing with the
It doesn't make sense, and especially this early to the show.
What? Oh, Kyle's not going to be here. Big deal. We can do the show without him. We don't need a fat guy for all of our comedy just because he went to Second City. He's nothing. We can do without him. Good riddance.
This show needs to make money. Our mortgages do. You know, it needs to make money, and it needs to be good. We gotta do it somehow. We gotta do the show, because, you know, people are coming.
All right, if you get the... What are you doing?